Well, Clooney, who has a beautiful hair dye job, I think it must be for the role he's playing. But he says it's not about ideas, it's about finding leaders and finding leaders fast. Who are the leaders?
Honestly, Jesse, I think that it's not obvious who they are. And the reason is because, we have in just the last few weeks, frankly, upended 50 years of economic orthodoxy. We are chartering a completely new course. And so what the Democrats will need to look for is someone that actually has a coherent point of view about the tactical nuances of what's actually happening. And I don't see that. Every time I hear from the Republicans, I see seasoned individuals who've been in the market, right? Who are building businesses with their hands. And there's an experience that comes from that then shapes your feedback loop. And I think if the Democrats continue to just fall on this rhetoric or just look for sound bites, they're missing the point. The point is that to the extent that they got something very right, what I would say they got right was they pointed the finger at the inequality that was growing in the United States. But the thing that the Trump presidency did was basically say, great, it's called MAGA, and there is a huge focus on Main Street versus Wall Street. So the question is, what are the details? And we know what the Trump version of the details are, and there are just no details, and there aren't any steady hands with experience that can give a counterfactual. And I think that's where they end up sort of losing their momentum and looking a little nuts, actually.